Funny business owners here.
Yeah, what happened to the third one?
Well, normally Topher, which I didn't tell you who Topher is today, but normally we come in and we introduce each other and, say, hey, it's me, Frank, your host, 813 Mortgage, hey, blah, blah, blah. And then we say Doug Ford, owner of Suncoast Roofing Solutions, number two funniest guy. And then we go into this other guy.
Yeah. Let's talk about him.
Yes, this empty seat over here, Mr. Ryan Pelky, the owner of TampaBay Plumbers.
Interesting.
813 Plumber, but he's not here today.
No, he's not, is he?
It's very straight. Ryan, where are you?
Where is Ryan?
Doug, what do you think? Where's Ryan?
I think he was being a plumber.
Oh, man. I don't know what he's doing. He's had a little too much fun last night. Date night. That's good, though, when you have a long date
night's
night.
good, but you should do it on a night that you don't have something the next day.
Date nights, as long as there's not a work day after it.
Not yet.
Usually just for like a Friday night or Saturday night.
Ryan, we're never going to let you live this one down. Never. And Topher's already on the bandwagon. We decided before the show that we're coming down on you hard today. So
listen, man, somebody's going to get attacked in this show, and I don't want it to be me.
It's not going to be you. It's not going to be
must
you.
be the guy that can't defend himself.
There is a dog here, though.
There is a dog. I brought my date.
Yeah, you did it. And she's a good-looking one, I got to say. But, hey, guys, you're listening to the Business Happy Hour. This is Topher Morrison in studio. He is a candidate for the mayor of Tampa. Hopefully the new mayor of Tampa is the way I look at it. But he brought his little fuzzy friend. Who's the fuzzy friend?
This is Macy. I don't know. There we go.
Macy
doesn't like being held like that.
Yeah, Macy, you should probably wear pants if you're going to be held like that.
Yeah.
Keep the camera up, Gary.
Yeah. That's Macy. She's going to be perfectly quiet until we need to say anything of importance, and then she's going to start whining and crying.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. See, I bring her because I don't have kids to exploit.
Yeah, that sounds just like my daughter.
Yeah,
perfectly quiet until I have to say something.
Right. Who doesn't love puppies, right? So I figure I'll just bring my dog everywhere.
Macy's super cute.
Yeah, she is. So normally Topher's into shaking babies and kissing hands. I mean, wait, is that not how it goes? No.
Shaking hands and kissing babies.
Shaking hands, kissing babies. So instead we brought the little puppy here. Everybody loves puppies.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, so Topher is going to be the one of the candidates for the mayor of Tampa.
Not going to be. I am.
You're not going. He's going to be the mayor of Tampa. Is what you're going to be.
win it.
In it to win it. As you can tell, we already have excitement in the studio.
It's nice.
So Ryan, we didn't need you because Topher is bringing the excitement today. Although I'm still mad at you. But anyway, so a little strange beginning to our show. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday morning, or if you're catching us live on Facebook, the devil Facebook. Which
the devil, wow, that's pretty harsh.
It's harsh, man. It's
harsh. Fast fall from grace, didn't they?
Yeah, well, no, yeah, they did, and I'm a stockholder too, so it's not good on that. But,
sell.
Yeah, I know. Ryan told me like a week ago, you need to sell this stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. But anyway, so Topher, you don't know this, but I'm going to tell you, and you can give us your opinion. So Doug and Ryan and I have been doing the show for about 2 years here. Mm-hmm. And we've always posted on Facebook. We have it live on Facebook right now, and then we'll boost our posts. We'll spend money with Facebook to boost the posts, and get usually thousands of views and likes and things like that.
Yep.
Well, Ryan's usually in charge of that, and over the last few weeks, he's been trying to boost the post as normal, and the post is sometimes taking 4 or 5 times before it'll be accepted,
rejected,
and it keeps getting rejected. This week, fully rejected. Ryan tried to post 5 times, boost 5 times. I tried to boost twice. We get these messages that says the URL isn't working, blah, blah, blah. But I'm using the URL from Facebook, right?
Interesting.
Facebook's own URL I'm boosting. So we've basically figured out that the Business Happy Hour.
Apparently they don't need the money. I mean,
well, yeah, I'm paying them. So we have been banned in the USA.
No kidding.
Do we have a soundbite? Do you have a soundbite, Gary? We cannot boost them. And last week we had a beautiful guest on. No offense, much prettier than you. much. Maybe
we
not the Macy.
We got to know our strengths and our weaknesses.
We got it.
That's why I brought the dog.
It's why we put Topher on radio.
Yeah.
But we do hope you watch our show as well. Oh God, sorry, Topher. He's we do the podcast as well on 970. So you guys got to go to iHeartMedia.
Well, it's crazy what you're saying, Zuckerberg in front of the Senate or Congress, whatever, when you're saying like, when they were grilling him on like, oh, so you're gonna ban or discriminate against liberals, and he didn't know.
No, so Ted Cruz specifically was asking him about. I don't remember all the sites he asked him. I don't watch those liberal things anyway, but they kept asking, have you banned this one? Have you censored this one? Have you done this? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have that information. However, there's a laundry list of people they banned. Here's one. Have you ever heard of Diamond and Silk? Do you know who these people are?
Not a clue.
All right. Well, put it this way.
It sounds like a pop band. Or a song that Prince would write.
Like R&B.
More like R&B with a little Prince.
Yeah.
So Diamond and Silk are two African-American ladies that are ultra Trump fans. Okay, all my listeners, you need to Google Diamond and Silk. They, historically, people, they're not going to be Trump fans. If you want to say what a Trump fan looks like,
what a racist thing for people to say.
Yeah, it's true.
They're black. They can't be Trump fans.
Look, I'm talking generalities. Okay, so people are going.
It's the world we live in. Unfortunately,
it's the world we live in. People are they're gonna think you're one thing or another when they first look at you. They make a generalization of you, and in general, people probably wouldn't think so. Well, these women are huge Trump fans. They have a what do they have? A podcast. They have probably a radio show. They're all over.
I just found them online.
You see them, right?
Yeah.
All right. So they Gary's probably putting them on the screen right now. Hilarious ladies, right? Well, Facebook banned them.
What?
And said that they were their content was dangerous to the public, or some version of what I just said. And look, they are the farthest from dangerous to the public I've ever seen in my life.
It's weird because it's such a weird thing because Facebook isn't a media outlet as like ABC, NBC, CBS, or something like that. Or that's the thing. It's like, where is it going? Is it a private entity? Is it public now?
Right.
How does that?
Is it a country? I mean, it has the power of a small country if you think about it. They can swing elections.
I will tell you, I was quite impressed by how he responded to most of those questions, though, especially about like when they were asking him about regulation. You know, and I thought that answer that he did was pretty legit. It was like, well, I'm not opposed to it as long as it's the right type of regulation, and kind of makes sense too.
It does, and Doug and I were talking in our pre-production meeting. Is we're not big fans of any type of government interference, especially in private enterprise. Yeah. And even the senators and congressmen were saying the same thing. But have we crossed a line? Have we gotten to that point?
Yeah, it's a slippery slope. It's weird because it is a private company. Right. It's his. Right. Well, I mean, it's publicly traded.
Well, it's publicly traded.
Yeah, I own the company.
But it's still a corporation. It's not. Right. It's not a civil organization or anything like that. And so where does that come into place? Because they kind of have the right to have whatever thing they want, just like Fox can air whatever they want.
But being that's a public company, I don't know if I agree with that. I
don't know.
If it's a private entity and they're not, it's not a public company, that's different.
Yeah. Well, they have shareholders like me, and they have a board.
But they should respond to the shareholders, not the government, right?
Right. But here's the thing: is there a point where it gets so big that you have to have the regulation?
And that's the part.
But I think they've gotten there.
Right.
One could make a very good argument that they have.
Yeah. Well, what was the one question they asked? They asked him, "Who's your competition?" Right.
What do you say?
He basically admitted he doesn't have it.
So he's a monopoly.
Right. He wouldn't admit that he's a monopoly, right? But he did admit that he didn't have competition. Shell oil. So, Shell oil, right.
He probably would have been smarter to say LinkedIn, Eventbrite, and every other social media platform out there.
But you know how arrogant he is. He knows he's lying. If he says that LinkedIn or MySpace or anything, he's just like, no. It's... Yeah, this guy, Backpage, whatever. That could be his competition, right? You see that stuff recently? They're coming after that company too.
Who's this?
Backpage. Never heard of it myself, but
what is it?
It started out as a kind of a covert classifieds and a lot of
that's the one where all the sex trafficking.
Yeah, sex trafficking, prostitution, all that stuff. Yeah. And apparently something happened recently where I don't know, the girl commits suicide or something. A 16-year-old was accused of being a Backpage person and ended up committing suicide over it. So now they're kind of, it's very sad. It's terrible. I worry, this is a whole other conversation. I have 2 young kids and we try to figure out, what do you do about social media and children? At what point do you allow them to be a part of it?
Well, they're 18. YouTube now. YouTube's getting hit because they've been
banning the gun stuff.
No. YouTube. There's an advocacy group right now which is looking at what they're doing in terms of privacy violations, in terms of farming information, because you have to be, I think it's 12 years old to have an account with YouTube. But they've now documented that there's a significant amount of people between the ages of 8 and 12 that have their own accounts because they just lied about their age. Right. No proof, right?
8
and then
years old. That's my
parents will let their kids watch it. And so now what they're doing is they're data mining, and they can tell if it's the kid watching the video or if it's the adult watching the video based upon the caliber of videos that they're watching.
Well, we were at your house.
That's illegal to data mine children under the age of whatever it is. Yeah.
18?
I think it might be.
Well, wasn't your son looking at some stuff
I think it might be 12.
YouTube that was like them playing video games or something?
Oh, my gosh. I don't know if you've seen it. My son will watch for hours other people playing Minecraft.
So the minimum age is 13 years of age.
13 years of age to data mine for children. Thanks, Gary. So it's scary though. I mean, first of all, it's the stupidest content I've ever seen in my life.
I don't understand. This is how we know we're getting old, guys. Is when we look at those kids, we're going, well, in my day, we didn't have to watch stupid video games. We'd play them with our own thumbs.
We did a thumb war. It was amazing. Yeah, somebody posted something really funny recently. Actually, it said, picture of my granddad when he was 50. You see that when he was 15? It was a guy like in military fatigues going to fight in World War I, and then picture of what our kids are going to look like later. It was a kid like eating a Tide Pod.
Yeah,
you know? A kid like
playing greatest generation alive. Right?
We are the least greatest generation. Not us. We're the Xenials. That's what Doug and I are, at least. Hey, guys, we got to take a break. You're listening to the Business Happy Hour here. There's the dog. On right when you said, on 970, we've got Topher Morrison, the mayoral candidate for Tampa. We're going to get more into things with him. We're also going to be talking about a little bit of economics, interest rates, and a business tip. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers. Thank you for choosing us for all of your plumbing, septic, and water treatment needs. What makes us different at TampaBay Plumbers is that we're a local full-service plumbing contractor that can handle any project, large or small, including curtain-place pipelining, septic installations, and various water treatment products. You can find us at tampaplumber.net or 24/7 by phone at 813-PLUMBER. Thank you, and we look forward to working with you. This is Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers. At some point, we've all had to have a drain line snaked out. This typically involves running a steel cable through the drain line in an effort to clear a blockage. This often leaves a film of scale or buildup on the inside of the pipe with a hole in the middle. The only way to properly descale a drain line is to perform a hydrojet service. We use equipment that essentially pressure washes the inside of the pipe, leaving your drain lines free and clear. The two symptoms of a sewer backup are foul odors and slow-moving drains. If you are experiencing either of these, contact us at tampaplumber.net or 813-PLUMBER. My name is Ryan, and I'm the production manager for TampaBay Plumbers, your one-stop shop for all of your plumbing and septic needs. We pride ourselves on building the reputation as the best plumbing and septic company in the Tampa Bay area. But don't take it from me. Look us up on Google and you will see that we have a 4.8 star rating with over 100 reviews. We also have multiple awards and recognition from multiple online review sites such as Angie's List, Yelp, and Facebook. We do everything plumbing and septic, from residential to commercial, new construction to service. You can find us at tampaplumber.net or call us at 813-PLUMBER. I'm Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers. As a plumbing and septic company with over 100 years of combined experience, we know how frustrating a sewer backup can be. That is why we pride ourselves on being able to identify the cause of a problem before a backup ever happens. One of the tools we use to identify a problem in the sewer system is a video inspection camera. This camera runs through the drain line and is able to identify and locate any problems in the sewer system on a live feed. We then take that information from the live feed and are able to provide a recommendation on how to best fix the problem, oftentimes without the use of any excavation. If you are experiencing any problems with your sewer system, you can find us at tampaplumber.net or call us at 813-PLUMBER.
Hi, I'm Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers, and welcome to our website. So what's different about TampaBay Plumbers? Everything is different about us. Our company does literally everything that involves plumbing, water, drainage, sewer, septic. We handle it from A to Z, which is completely different than just about every company in town. If you call a plumber, they don't do septic necessarily. Definitely if you call a septic contractor, they don't do plumbing. In addition to doing a very wide scope of services, we do them extremely well. And the reason why is our process and our people. We have spent many years perfecting our craft, and we've also spent many years finding the best people to operate our system. And we have by far the best plumbers in town. I will put my guys up against any companies, anywhere, anytime, any place. And that's just evidence in the type of quality work that we put out. Go online, look at our reviews on Google, look at our reviews on Angie's List. No one else is as highly rated as us unless they're putting bogus reviews up. But our company takes a lot of pride in what we do on a daily basis, and we hope that you give us a chance. Again, I'm Ryan with Tampa Bay Plumbers. Thanks a lot for visiting our site.
Hour with Frank Coto, Ryan Pelky, and Doug Ford. Now, back to the show.
Hey, Tampa Bay, we are back on the air. Sans one Ryan Pelky.
Missing in action.
MIA, Ryan. If you're listening, Ryan, we're going to be saying terrible things about you all day.
Has he started texting or tweeting yet?
Has he texted you yet, Doug? Let's see.
We should have people tweeting.
He's
probably
not
still
only,
asleep.
Yeah, not only is he not on the air with us right now,
He's sleeping.
he's sleeping through the #1 show on Sunday mornings, which is airing live today.
We should just call him.
I mean, we should call him live on the air. We're going to try that.
Up.
After this one, we're going to try.
Last segment.
Let's see if we can get him on. That's what we're doing. And then if not, we're calling Kate. That's right, Kate. You better watch out. I know you listen to our show. I don't even think Ryan even listens. But, all right, so I can't get over this Facebook thing, Topher and Doug. It really chaps me. I mean, we are literally censored on the media platform we've been using for 2 years. You know, you came up with a good idea. Maybe one of these reviewers now happened to read the microphone because we're on 970 and said, oh, those guys are right wing. I mean, they're not even about far right, but either way, it's
like I said, you're not InfoWars, right?
We're not InfoWars, right?
You're not conspiracy theory right wing.
No,
you're middle of the road, but my alignment's pulling me to the right.
Now Ryan did call Zuckerberg a dork multiple times 2 shows ago. Yeah. So could that have been it? I don't know.
No,
you never know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would doubt it. I would hope that he's got thicker skin than that.
But what do you think? Is it a lawsuit? I mean, could we file suit for being
because you agreed to their terms and agreements. You didn't read them, but you agreed to them.
That's a good point.
Right.
You mean that they're watching me right now and listening?
Yeah. I mean, you agreed to all that.
Dang it.
They're just going against the amendments.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah, the first one, Doug?
Yeah.
Something kind of scary.
It's not important or anything.
Facebook owns WhatsApp, right?
Right.
I was having a conversation on WhatsApp with my partners in London and Australia.
Okay.
We didn't text anything. We didn't send any pictures of anything. And we talked about a company out in California who has a similar name to ours that we were looking at owning. And we were talking about how they're highly litigious, so we better not go there. We'll just come up with a different company name in the States and blah, blah, blah. Never once printed it. The next day on Facebook, all I got were Facebook ads for that company, advertising things that weren't even in my area.
100%.
So they're transcribing all the dialogue,
and they're listening.
And
now we just turned it right wing InfoWars.
So great. Now we are right wing. We are.
If you're going to get banned, I'm going to make you earn it.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like when you get in trouble for something and you didn't really do it. You're like, I should have done it.
Yeah.
Well, if our YouTube is now closed captioned after it's posted, it's then transformed and closed captioned.
Yes.
So I'm not closed captioning it, so somebody or some machine or something is closed captioning it for us.
YouTube has had a robot. I call it robot, probably not, but they've had a bot basically that interprets every spoken dialogue and then transcribe it. There's a transcription element inside YouTube, so you can read your entire transcription, but it is horribly inaccurate. And so I noticed on my YouTube page, I kept, how and you ever wonder how those, though, you might be interested or related videos, and they're not related at all, right?
Oh,
the reason why is because they're doing the transcriptions, but it's coming up weird. So I kept getting all I kept getting all these like Muslim or Mormon videos, right? Which I'm fine with both. I have no problem.
Morrison.
Every time I'd say on my video blogs, I go, "Hi, I'm Topher Morrison," it would come out in transcription, "Hi, I'm a Mormon," or "Hi, I'm a Mormon."
See, that's insane. But and the same thing you were just saying happened to you and your partners, which that's even crazier.
Creepy.
It happens with just verbal as well. My wife and I we're talking about buying a bunk bed for the kids' room or whatever.
It's because they're listening.
They're listening. We were literally sitting on the couch, not typing, not searching, nothing. Yeah. And the next day, both of us were getting ads on Facebook for bunk beds. Somebody said one time you can do a funny joke, like if you don't have a cat, you can walk around all day.
People have done it.
Yeah. And it works. I've seen the online videos talking about cat food. I need to buy cat food. Where do I get cat food? And then the next day you're going to have ads for cat food on everywhere you go. That's scary. It's a new world, Topher.
That's why Zuckerberg's sitting in front of Congress right now.
Yeah. I think to me,
you know who I bet is more nervous than Zuckerberg sitting in front of Congress? All the CEOs of all of the other social media companies that have been doing it, and they're like going, "Oh, when's the penny going to drop? I'm screwed. Because it just takes one.
It does.
And everyone else gets involved.
So same as like YouTube is banning the gun videos and whatnot, and then Facebook's banning conservatives. Wouldn't that be like somebody said it? Like, isn't that some bright young college guy comes out with a good idea, tech guy? Shouldn't he start his own? I mean, wouldn't that be a good way to go? Start a conservative Facebook?
I would rather just see them allow both sides of the view.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You know, personally, but we've got this weird culture now where, for some reason, individually people can have intelligent two-sided conversations, but in group,
Can't do it.
like pitchfork mentality mob thing, we just can't do it anymore. I remember
because social media, there's no face, you're just typing, so you can say what you want.
Yep.
When you're in front of somebody, you're going to say something completely different.
A lot more confidence. I think it was Agent K from Men in Black said, a person is smart, but people are stupid.
That's a good one. I just saw that movie recently.
Yeah. Like just a quote. I was quoting somebody else.
K.
I did not call people stupid.
Yeah.
Take that out of context now.
I'll take that one. In general. No, but that's very true. You can have a great conversation one-on-one with somebody, and you get real opinions and real values. And then as soon as you get in front of a group, whether it's social media or just in a public setting,
or traditional media or public setting.
Well, public setting doesn't happen as much, I don't think. I mean, I see.
Which is sad because everybody hides behind political correctness,
but they hide behind a screen.
Yeah, that's true. What do they call them?
Trolls.
Trolls. Yeah, trolls. Tough guys, computer tough guys, whatever. Yeah, I can't stand it.
Do you guys have trolls? You don't have trolls yet?
No. How do we troll? What do we got to do?
You guys got to have
My daughter likes
trolls. Well, I guess you got to get on Facebook approval.
Why? I like the movie Trolls.
Yeah. What is this trolling thing?
It's just a bunch of people that just want to stir the pot without actually solving a problem. That's kind of what a troll is.
No, we got those on our page. Okay. I didn't know they had a name.
Yeah.
I just called them something else. See, I refrained myself. But we have another name for those people. But it's funny. I like the banter on our site. I like when you stir the pot because you start getting some heated stuff on both sides, and you don't accomplish anything, but it's entertaining.
Listen, man, if two people agree on everything, one of them isn't necessary.
That's
right.
That's right.
So let's enjoy the differences. That's why I'm actually a fan of the two-party system. Believe it or not. I've yet to meet a party that is right 100% of the time.
You're exactly so and I want to get into this. We're going to take a break here, and when we get back from the break, we're going to talk some real politics with Topher. Doug, we have about 45 seconds. The Lightning.
What about them?
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah, we finished number 1 in our division.
Number 1, and so who are we playing and when?
Thursday, first round is going to be against New Jersey.
Here in Tampa. So how's that work? We get 3 games here, 2 games there?
2 games here, 2 games there, and then
comes back here.
Yeah, hopefully we win.
It's a best of 5.
Yep.
Awesome. That's going to be good. That's Thursday night.
Go Bolts.
Go Bolts, man.
Go Bolts, for
sure.
The
radio station is the biggest sign I've ever seen in my God.
I pulled up and I was like, did they rebrand or something?
There's a lot of big signs around Tampa Bay.
I think that's probably 100 feet long.
Some of the buildings in downtown Tampa.
Which is good. I like that one, the SunTrust building that changes to the Lightning Bolt. That's awesome. Anyway, we got to take a break. You guys are listening to the Business Happy Hour here with Doug Ford and Topher Morrison. We're having a good time. When we get back, we're talking politics with Topher. Stay tuned to talk to your new mayor of Tampa.
Fees, processing fees, bank fees, or junk fees. Do me a favor and look at your last closing statement from your last mortgage. See what the bank or the mortgage broker charged you. I'll guarantee in most cases it was over $1,300. That's what you're going to save if you come to Lincoln Lending Group and give us an opportunity to earn your business. We're a wholesale mortgage lender. We have the lowest rates in town, so call 813 Mortgage today. And don't forget, you drop the E, we'll drop your fee. Hey Tampa Bay, it's Frank Coto, president of the Lincoln Lending Group and 813 Mortgage. I'm coming to you live from the lobby of our brand new building at 6944 West Lineball Avenue, right outside of West Chase. I want to take a moment and thank all of you for helping us make this dream come true and be in business for 15 years. We are here to serve the Tampa Bay community and the rest of Florida for all your lending needs. Some of the programs that I'd like to talk about for just a moment would be our VA loan. Thank you for your service to all of the veterans, and in return for that, we're not going to charge any veterans any fees ever. That's no processing fee, no underwriting fee, and no bank fee. And as a matter of fact, our veterans can qualify with a credit score as low as 550. For people who are not veterans, they could get an FHA loan with a credit score as low as 500. And don't forget about our exciting subprime products like 1 day out of bankruptcy, foreclosure, and short sale, as well as our bank statement programs, where instead of W-2s, tax returns, and pay stubs, you just provide 24 months of your personal or business bank statements, and you can get a loan and make the dream happen for your family as well. Please don't forget to call us at 813-MORTGAGE, where you drop the E and we'll drop the fee. Thanks again.
You have been listening to the Business Happy Hour with Frank Coto, Ryan Pelky, and Doug Ford. Now, back to the show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We had so much fun on the break. I forget that I'm on the radio show. But in studio with Doug Ford, the owner of Suncoast Roofing Solutions, my favorite co-host by far.
Way better than that.
Way better.
God, what's his
the
name?
worst part, Brian. He's
What's
not
his name
even
again?
listening though. That's the worst part. He's not even listening to me. 813 Doug, sorry. His number 888-888-ROOF. Awesome roofing company, helps me all the time. And of course my company, not too shabby. 813mortgage.com. You guys just got to see my crazy commercials. Hopefully they weren't the super offensive ones anymore. Good. Took off the offensive ones. We'll show you those later, Tony.
Yeah, pointing guns at people. That's awesome.
Ah, come on, Doug. Come on. You know, just
I will kill your interest rates.
actually, it's very close to that. So,
Pretty close.
I think we're gonna let. But Topher, you pointed the gun to the side. You're supposed to point it right
right
at the
camera?
audience, like
Is that it?
literally,
Oh, okay.
like right
Got it.
here.
Yes, that'll be great for my political career. Let
the
me
what?
air
Yeah.
gun the audience.
Yeah, it's gonna be great for mine later. Yeah, I took one of them off Facebook last night because
It'll be the first and last year he does tries to run for mayor.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna secede Topher when he's done. Secede, whatever. Oh, look, the dog is giving high fives.
Yeah.
Look at that. Right when you think the radio couldn't get any better. So
She's
Topher,
a little lippy today.
She did bother me during my exit. You know, that's okay. I held it together. So you guys are having fun on Sunday. Now we're gonna introduce Topher and we want to talk some politics here. I've had a chance.
Now I'm supposed to be the guest.
Yeah. Now
I was supposed to shut up this whole time.
You were Ryan before. Now you're Topher. Okay. So
Switch hats.
Switch hats. Probably could use a hat. Oh, there he goes. He did it.
There we go.
Wait, now his mic is going to be, his sound is going to be totally different ears.
all over the wrong
So watch this.
direction.
Which side? All right, so we're having too much fun. Topher,
Yes.
I've got to listen to your presentation before. I like your politics.
Thank you.
Doug and Ryan and I usually say that we're a little bit of a South Park Republican, which is
I love
you
that,
like that
identity, man.
Right?
I don't even know what it means, but yet I know exactly
It sounds
what
cool.
it means.
It's associated with Cartman. You're good. But no, please no. But it means that we are socially liberal but fiscally conservative.
Mm-hmm.
It means hard to be fiscally liberal when you run successful businesses.
Mm-hmm.
At least I don't understand how that happens. But Topher, you're very similarly minded to us. I won't want to put the words in your mouth, but why don't you just kind of give us some platform, talk about it, and we'll go at it.
Yeah, so I like to describe myself as fiscally intelligent and socially appropriate.
Okay.
Yep. And the reason I kind of make that distinction is because I don't think fiscally conservative strategies, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year over decades, is actually intelligent.
Okay.
Because let's face it, I mean, you talk to any financial advisor, they'll tell you that you have to change your investment strategies based upon what the economy is doing.
Fair enough.
Cities should be no different, right? So this is a very unpopular view, but there are times where it is appropriate and there are places where it is appropriate to tax. Now, the problem, in my opinion, isn't the taxing. The problem is the use of the taxes, right?
Preach it, brother.
Yeah. So I don't think people would have a problem actually even having an increase on their taxes as long as it got the results that they were looking for. And that's the big problem. So, and then there are also times in the economy when you shouldn't be taxing people.
Right.
So you kind of have to adjust your strategies based upon the market and if you do that, then you're being fiscally intelligent because sometimes you're conservative, sometimes you're liberal. It's a little mixture of both. And socially appropriate, I guess, just means that, like, for me, I'm very inclusive. I have absolutely no problem with anybody. I welcome and embrace and love anybody of any color, ethnic origin, religion. I think the more diverse we are, the better. There was a movie years and years ago. I think it was called Bulworth. Do you remember that one?
I remember it. I don't remember seeing it. I thought you were going to say Bad News Bears. I was like, whoa.
I think it was Bulworth, and there was this key line in where he was this politically incorrect DJ, and he was running for office, and he made some comment, and I have to filter it here for radio, but something like, we should all just keep having sex with one another until we're all the same color, right? It was like this really controversial statement, and he paused, and you're just like, well, that would be one way to end racism now, wouldn't it, right? Like, we're just like this.
Well, it's either that or Hitler's idea. I think his is better.
Oh,
Bulworth, not Hitler.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Hold on, clarification.
I've got to go now.
Back up.
That's one of those bites that they're going to take from me when I run for mayor 10 years from now. They're going to be like, look, he said he believes in Hitler.
Do they balance the budget every year?
Yeah. Well, do they balance it or do they have a budget?
Oh, we know they have a budget,
Yes.
but do they balance it every year?
I don't know what their track record is.
Because I think one of my biggest issues with government and as a whole is that the policies, if they don't spend it, they lose it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like so.
But in corporations, the same way for the most part, right? If you're not as big enough corporation, you don't spend your money, they're going to cut it from you the next year.
But they should cut it if they don't spend it and allocate it for something different. And
but the thing is, Doug's right. We're spending. This is our money.
We're wasting money just to spend it. We're wasting it just so they don't lose it. It's like it can be allocated to something different, and it's just whoever decided that was right.
The budget goes every year because of that.
Yeah, but that's what I wouldn't even mind them spending it if they just spent it on something other than their salaries and their own special interests.
Gold toilets.
Yeah, come on.
City of Tampa has a balanced budget. One of the things that they prepare for every year is in case they're like going back to 9/11. Mm-hmm. After 9/11, we had to have the City of Tampa had to have special assignments of police officers. The bomb squad was the fourth most called out bomb squad in the country after 9/11. A lot of people don't realize that.
Really?
So that budget
Tampa?
was eaten up.
Because Florida was the origin of a lot of the pilots.
And not only that, but they were also, do you remember, we also had the letters.
Right.
So you had all these letters that were floating around after 9/11. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that was not addressed after 9/11 was training. So now we had to go back to training. So now we're eating the police budget. Now we're eating the fire budget. And then you had parks that were Rowlett Park, where the city water is. So you're training rangers up there that had to be known looking for terrorism suspects. Mm-hmm. MacDill Air Force Base, is the largest consumer of water next to Pepsi here in Tampa.
Who is?
MacDill Air Force Base, then Pepsi Cola.
Pepsi.
They're on 1 meter. Pepsi Cola has a plant next to Yuengling Brewery up on 30th and Fowler. Get out of your house and travel the city of Tampa.
Look, I don't go past Yuengling Brewery. I stopped there.
You stopped at Yuengling.
You're telling me Pepsi is taking my beer water?
Yes. Tampa has great water here.
Un-American.
One of the greatest things about Tampa is the water. There's an aquifer that runs under the city of Tampa. Many years ago, they built the Sulphur Springs pool. If you knew about that, there was a mammoth that was actually under there, and we had to guard that as the city of Tampa Police Department, so the University of Florida wouldn't come.
A
mammoth.
As in woolly?
A woolly mammoth?
A woolly mammoth.
A woolly mammoth was
living in the
there,
pool?
So they had police officers.
I'm sure it was petrified.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need clarification.
Yeah. So they had to put police officers out here,
awesome
so we
would
didn't.
that be, though?
Yeah.
So the University
Write
of Florida wouldn't come down and shut down the site. So it was good times. Anyway, but
nothing makes water taste good like a little woolly.
my family owns Bo's Ice Cream, so we've been in the city of Tampa for many years. If you're familiar with Bo's Ice Cream, so I know I got a little bit of Tampa history.
That's what they used to deliver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fifth generation, and look, I never heard of the woolly mammoth in the pool.
Fifth generation,
No one
dude.
did.
Your parents were pirates.
They were pirates.
Seriously.
Right. Well, I think I'm actually fourth. My son is fifth, so I claim his generation. I did make
Round
it.
up.
Yeah, I created it.
Yeah. By the way, I will tell you this about our city budget with Tampa. This is something that a lot of people don't know, and I think it deserves to be applauded. Our operating budget right now, we are operating off of and receiving less money in 2018 than we did in 2007.
What?
Yeah, we are everything that you see the city doing. Next time somebody's chomping on the city going, "Oh, no, doing a good job," we're operating with less cash now in 2018 than we did in 2007 because when the market crashed, the majority of our revenue in the city comes from property taxes.
Right.
So when the property values tanked and nobody was buying homes and all the values were going down, so too did our revenue.
Right.
But there are restrictions in how fast the millage rate, the taxes can increase.
3% cap, save our homes.
Yeah. So if we're growing at a rate of 10%, the values of the homes are going back up. So even though the homes are going back up this fast, the taxes going this way. So we are still not back to where we were in 2007.
So that's a really good thing.
Yeah,
that's very positive.
Yeah, it's a good thing, especially that we're doing so good. This is also why Buckhorn has filed to have the millage rate increased. He kind of fell on that sword to make it easy for the next mayor to come in and not have to do it because it was something that frankly, and by the way, this is a great example of how honestly, this is, nobody wants to have to pay more in property tax, right? But honestly, we have to.
But the city of Tampa, they pay a lot of money in taxes. I mean, so I have a friend that has a home in South Tampa that's not much bigger than my house, and he pays about double in property taxes.
Right, within the city. It's a lot more than the county.
Double. Yeah. It's unbelievable. And he has no land, no nothing. He pays like $12,000 a year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane. But I like what you were saying, Topher, though, regarding budgets. I agree 100%. I don't mind spending the money or paying taxes if it's going to the right place.
Yes.
But in order to do
that's
that...
why CRAs, by the way, are so successful. People see the money where it's going.
Right.
They go, I don't mind this. This is good.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So is it totally crazy to think that someone could come in, a Trump, a Topher, somebody like that, come into their respective office and literally revamp the budget from the beginning to the end? Is that possible?
It's possible, but it seems impossible.
Right.
Right. So a lot of the changes, this is one of the major things I'm running on my platform, by the way, is that most of the things that need to happen in the city of Tampa in order for us to become the #1 city in the world for small business owners and really have a brand identity that people want to travel from all over the world on, we have to do what seems to be impossible.
Right.
And so we need somebody who can do the impossible. I know of nobody better who can do the impossible than a small business owner. Because small business owners, you guys eat impossible for breakfast every damn day.
Darn right we do.
Right, yeah. We're not intimidated by objections and no's and budget. We don't look at it and go, can I afford it? We look at it and go, is it worth it? And then we say yes. Then we go, now who do we need to find in order to make this happen?
Yeah, what's the
we
ROI?
Ask better questions, right? And I think you can't get that kind of effectiveness from bureaucrats, lobbyists, and career politicians.
Nope.
So we need some small business owners to get in there.
Which is why Trump probably got elected.
Honestly, well, yeah, that, and he also struck a vein of people that were so very passionate that while they may not be the majority, they are the silent majority. And he really sparked that base very, very well.
He did. And he's trying to keep it.
I certainly don't think he meant to win, but...
Doug doesn't think he meant to.
He is the dog that caught the bumper and just didn't know what the hell was going on. It was like,
Well, so I said last week, I said, I don't think the guy's going to have a whole lot of success. He's done a lot, don't get me wrong, in the first term, but if he actually gets in a second term, that's when we might see some of these sweeping changes, the real changes that could take an impact.
I don't think his personal life can handle another 4 years of this.
No, I don't think so. I don't think his stress levels could.
Yeah,
who knows? Oh, look, he's still orange and still has blonde hair, so we're good. Right?
He might be completely bald by the time he gets out of the office.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. So we got to take a break. We got a couple seconds left. One more segment here. We're going to dive more into Topher in policy on our last segment, and we'll throw out a business tip if we have time. Having a lot of fun with Topher Morrison here, Doug Ford and myself on the Business Happy Hour. Don't forget our podcast. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers. Thank you for choosing us for all of your plumbing, septic, and water treatment needs. What makes us different at TampaBay Plumbers is that we're a local full-service plumbing contractor that can handle any project, large or small, including cured-in-place pipelining, septic installations, and various water treatment products. You can find us at tampaplumber.net or 24/7 by phone at 813-PLUMBER. Thank you, and we look forward to working with you. This is Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers. At some point, we've all had to have a drain line snaked out. This typically involves running a steel cable through the drain line in an effort to clear a blockage. This often leaves a film of scale or buildup on the inside of the pipe with a hole in the middle. The only way to properly descale a drain line is to perform a hydrojet service. We use equipment that essentially pressure washes the inside of the pipe, leaving your drain lines free and clear. The two symptoms of a sewer backup are foul odors and slow-moving drains. If you are experiencing either of these, contact us at tampaplumber.net or 813-PLUMBER. My name is Ryan, and I'm the production manager for TampaBay Plumbers, your one-stop shop for all of your plumbing and septic needs. We pride ourselves on building the reputation as the best plumbing and septic company in the Tampa Bay area. But don't take it from me. Look us up on Google and you will see that we have a 4.8 star rating with over 100 reviews. We also have multiple awards and recognition from multiple online review sites such as Angie's List, Yelp, and Facebook. We do everything plumbing and septic, from residential to commercial, new construction to service. You can find us at tampaplumber.net or call us at 813-PLUMBER. I'm Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers. As a plumbing and septic company with over 100 years of combined experience, we know how frustrating a sewer backup can be. That is why we pride ourselves on being able to identify the cause of a problem before a backup ever happens. One of the tools we use to identify a problem in the sewer system is a video inspection camera. This camera runs through the drain line and is able to identify and locate any problems in the sewer system on a live feed. We then take that information from the live feed and are able to provide a recommendation on how to best fix the problem, oftentimes without the use of any excavation. If you are experiencing any problems with your sewer system, you can find us at tampaplumber.net or call us at 813-PLUMBER.
Hi, I'm Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers, and welcome to our website. So what's different about TampaBay Plumbers? Everything is different about us. Our company does literally everything that involves plumbing, water, drainage, sewer, septic. We handle it from A to Z, which is completely different than just about every company in town. If you call a plumber, they don't do septic necessarily. Definitely if you call a septic contractor, they don't do plumbing. In addition to doing a very wide scope of services, we do them extremely well. And the reason why is our process and our people. We have spent many years perfecting our craft, and we've also spent many years finding the best people to operate our system. And we have by far the best plumbers in town. I will put my guys up against any companies, anywhere, anytime, any place. And that's just evidence in the type of quality work that we put out. Go online and look at our reviews on Google, look at our reviews on Angie's List. No one else is as highly rated as us unless they're putting bogus reviews up. But our company takes a lot of pride in what we do on a daily basis, and we hope that you give us a chance. Again, I'm Ryan with TampaBay Plumbers. Thanks a lot for visiting our site.
Coto, Ryan Pelky, and Doug Ford. Now, back to the show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It's our last segment. We're having a lot of fun here with Topher Morrison, soon to be Tampa mayor, and who's it, Macy? Is that
Macy? Yeah, take your dog to work day.
Is it actually take your dog to work day?
No, man, I just bring it.
I didn't think it was. It's like you could have said anything. I would have said okay. Yeah. So we're talking
She's
with
been
Topher.
a little lippy, so I thought maybe if I put her on my lap, she'd just shut up.
Yeah, she's looking right into the camera too.
She's good.
That's a good little girl. She's like, well, I have no choice. Yeah. So guys, I forgot to say this earlier. I know it's been on the screen if you're watching the show, but if you're listening and you want to learn more about Topher and his platform and what he's going to do for our wonderful city, you need to go to Tampa for Topher, and it's Topher. TampaForTopher.com. Check it out.
The word for, not the number. That's
F-O-R.
weird.
Yeah, Tampa, F-O-R, T-O-P-H-E-R. Didn't mean to make you guys sound like you're stupid, but it's TampaForTopher.com. And in all seriousness, we love this guy. And we were talking on the break. I want you to say what you're saying, because we need somebody in here who can look at both sides of the coin.
Yeah. You know, the mayor's position is really, in fact, before I even decided to run, and I was considering, I met with Bob and I asked him, I said, you know, what does the mayor do?
I smoke cigars and I go to Gasparilla and get on the float.
You know, and one of the things that he said was, he goes, the mayor is a cheerleader.
Right.
Essentially. And they set a tone for the city to follow. And I'll tell you what, whether you like Bob or you don't, and I think most people do, I'm a fan.
Guy.
He's done an amazing job getting the city to fall back in love with the city again.
Yeah.
Right? There's a palpable energy in this city that we have not felt since the likes of like Sandy Freeman.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah,
it's a good point.
And I now I think we need a mayor that can get the world to fall in love with Tampa.
Right.
And we've got such momentum right now. Momentum is one of the best things, but it's also one of the most fragile things. And if you have momentum and you take your foot off the gas just a bit, you're going to coast all the way to the back of the line. And I don't think we can afford to fall to the back of the line. We've worked way too hard to get where we are to take our foot off the gas. But when you have momentum and you put your foot down a little bit further, and you can scream to the front of the line. And I think this is our time to scream to that front of the line. We need to have a mayor who can put their foot down, take some big swings, go for some big things, and have a vision which is broader and bigger than just the typical political punditry that you hear all the time.
I agree. And I feel that you're the type of guy that can listen to the left, you can listen to the right. You said something on break where you can take the good from both.
Yeah, man, listen, if you can't find anything good that Trump's doing, you're not looking hard. And if you can't find anything good that Obama did, you didn't look hard enough.
I promised I would look harder.
There's good that both of them are doing. You know, it's so funny. You can see a perfect example of this right now, where with Trump pulling back all the regulations, which I'm not a fan of, by the way. it's increased, like the S&P 500, the Dow, everything's just going up crazy. We're breaking all sorts of records. So you would think the media would be going, this is a good thing. The market's going well. What are they doing? They're going, oh, but he's creating a bubble. He's creating a false sense.
It depends on what media outlet you listen to.
Yeah, but
so that's the biggest problem with our nation.
Fair and balanced. That's the only one. Fair and balanced.
Hardly. Come on, man. Come on.
Slightly more fair and not quite as balanced.
This is why I don't watch the news at all.
I will tell you, I finally found an app called Newsy.
Okay.
And it seems to be one of the most literally fair and balanced. Like
I have that app.
You know that's owned by Zuckerberg, right?
They have no.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. They have no commentary, right? It's the most boring news ever because they just report the facts. Yeah, I guess.
Because they're not that skewed. I mean, they're a little skewed. But
But anyway, so what was I talking about? So
I don't know.
I've lost my track.
Oh no,
we need to have American think straight. Yeah.
Let's start.
This whole thing. So they were talking about how it's creating a bubble. It's creating a bubble. It's creating a bubble. Well, now he's imposed some tariffs.
Right.
And what's that done to the Dow? It's taking it back down,
right.
but it's not crashing it. It's just bringing it back down.
Right.
But yet nobody's willing to go, well, the upside to that is that we're reducing the risk of a bubble popping. Right.
Well,
because
China,
the left is just so passionate to hate this man that they're not having anything. Listen, I can tip my hat to that. Is that going to pay off? Is that going to work? I don't know. But listen, it seems to be doing something right now.
It does.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
I will tell you, one of the reasons why I think I'm so good at listening to the left and the right is because I was raised by hardcore right-wing Republicans. Like, I mean, like my brother, if he's listening, and I'm not exaggerating, he has a shrine to Rush Limbaugh in his house. I'm not lying. Complete with the Obama toilet paper. I mean, he is... he just worships the ground Rush Limbaugh walks on. My mom and dad, very Republican. I grew up and didn't really philosophically believe the political ideology.
Right.
No big shock. I lean to the left, right? But I'm very centrist, right?
Right.
I'm looking at, and I think being raised in that environment gave me the ability to actually look at both sides of the equation and not accuse, not having to accuse people of being Hitler or Marxists or whatever. Yeah, I can just go, okay, I get the point. So I think there's benefit to both sides, and we need to just take it down a notch or two as a community, as a country.
So if you believe the way that Topher does, and I'm very like-minded to him, I think you are a Tophertarian. A Tophertarian. That I coined that phrase during one of the breaks.
Yeah.
Tophertarian. That's where we have to go. It
sounds kind of religious, though.
Well, look, he did give me a white coat and told me to drink a little bit of this Kool-Aid when I came in, and I'm starting to lose my blood pressure. But
have some more.
Oh, it's good. But Tophertarian. I mean, it's just a nice. It rolls off the tongue. It's good. It's somebody who actually looks at both sides, who thinks about it, who isn't pushing one way or the other. Anything else? We got a minute and a half. I mean, what else should we tell people besides go to TampaForTopher.com?
Do your research, man. Look into it.
Right.
Don't just vote for somebody because they have name recognition or they've raised more money, but actually do your research and find out how they stand on the top, and get out there and meet them as well. Not just me, but there's. By the way, I will tell you this: everybody that's in the race right now, and the ones that are rumored to run, good people. They really are. We've got a great selection of people, and I can't speak poorly about any of them. I really can't.
Good, good. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll have you back on the show, get a little closer to ballot time.
I'd love that.
July, something like that.
Yeah. Well, listen, obviously, Ryan ain't reliable. So,
you hear that, Ryan?
I've got a plan B already. If this mayor thing doesn't work out, I can become a co-host on the show.
He's in.
Suck it, Ryan.
It's an extremely non-paid position. So.
Similar to the mayor.
Yeah, although my main producer is listening right now, so I'm going to wink when I say non-paid, right? Yeah. No, I'm not getting winked back at. Yeah. Dang it. All right.
All of a sudden, your volume's cutting out.
There he goes. And the show's over. So become a Tophertarian if you can. Tophertarian. TampaForTopher.com. It's been great having you on, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'd love to come back.
Yeah,
and we don't even have to talk politics. I just have fun hanging out here.
Yeah, we always seem to divert into politics a little bit, so it's nice to have a politician. I know Doug's like, come on, man. He's like, we're having a politician? I'm like, yes.
Oh, you didn't give a business tip.
Oh, business tip. Well,
slacker.
Not much time, but business tip.
Make money.
Okay, make money, but also, even if you're making money, utilize business credit lines. They're good for your business. If nothing else, it's a safety net. Cash flow. Or if you want to, like you said, Topher, take it to the next level, don't take your foot off of the gas. Keep it on harder. Business credit lines are a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Have a great Sunday, guys. Don't forget our podcast. Go to iHeart Media website, iHeartRadio website, and find the Business Happy Hour. We'll see you next week.